what is the most expensive thing you've lost? 601-995-1017. Wasn't necessarily the most expensive thing that you lost, but the contents of it add up to quite a bit, right?
Yeah, it might in fact be the most expensive thing that I lost. But this weekend, my wallet went missing. I went to the grocery store to buy the stuff for Mash It Up Monday. In fact, I wasn't even able. We had to pivot what our Mash It Up Monday was going to be because I was going to go to 2 different stores.
Yeah.
And the first store that I went to, I got half of the supplies, paid with my credit card from my wallet. Everything was fine. So somewhere in between paying for it and getting to my car, my wallet was lost because by the time I got to the next store, I felt around in my pockets and I was like, wait a minute, I have my phone, I have my keys. Where the heck is my wallet? So I'm panicking. I'm looking through my car. I'm tearing it apart. I'm looking under seats. I'm looking in the trunk, trying to figure out, did I put it in a bag? Did I put it? Where is it? And then I drive back to said grocery store, the Kroger in Ridgeland, actually, and I'm asking all the employees. I'm tracing my steps in the parking lot, and no one has seen my wallet. So I'm guessing somebody got it. They got some cash. They probably tried to use my cards, which they weren't able to use because I already shut those down. So,
I wish that there was like some kind of function whenever you lock up a credit card. If somebody then tries to use it, it sends an alert to the police. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody found your wallet yesterday after you had already locked up all your cards and then went to try to pay for whatever they were going to try to pay for, like I wish it would like ping police to be like, oh, there's a credit card thief there.
I wish that too. It'd be nice to know like where it is because like my license is in there. Don't love that. My social security card is gone forever.
They say that you should never have your social security card in your wallet.
Hindsight 2020, like what am I going to do now? Somebody has it. It sucks. Like, what am I supposed to do? Have a panic attack? Like, I don't know.
And I know that you're not supposed to do that, but that's where mine lives. I probably shouldn't have said that on the radio. Actually, maybe you shouldn't have either. Whoopsie daisies. Too late to hit the dump button now. All right. 601-995-1017. Most tragic, most expensive thing you've ever lost.
Yeah.
What was it? Call or text us at 601-995-1017. Never lost my wallet. One night I was out at like a sports bar for a work event and we were all drinking, having a good time. Debit card gone. And it was the worst.
Yeah.
It was awful. It's Allison's pretend birthday today, and despite that fact, she's going through it. She lost your wallet?
Yep. Somewhere in the Kroger parking lot yesterday, my wallet either slipped out of my pants pocket, somebody got it. I don't know what happened, but the wallet is missing. It had everything in there, like, credit cards, debit cards, cash, ID, social security card. Not good stuff to have in there.
Did you see all the texts that we got about how to lock up your credit report?
Yeah. So Hannah first texted in like, girl, you got to do this. Somebody tried to use her social security card or number to buy a car.
Yeah.
I think successfully did that. So she's like, girl, you got to lock this up so people don't do the same to you. And Tina, the real goat, because I was like, I'm trying to Google this. I cannot find this information. It's not helpful. It's making my pits get sweaty all over again. But she's got all the 3 bureaus, sent me all the links, so I'll be able to do that here shortly. And this is why I was excited to come in today, despite being so stressed, because I was like, I know that you are going to have thought of something that I have not thought of in this moment and help save me some headache through this whole situation.
The A&A fam coming through for you, Allison, on this one. 601-995-1017. I was saying, I wish there was something that like would ping police as soon as somebody tries to use a credit card that's been locked up already to like send them right to the place and either catch the person or see the security footage. Hey, what did you want to say, Katie?
So you remember whenever TikTok was banned and people were having to change their IP addresses and whatnot to say they were in other countries to be able to download the app again?
Mm-hmm.
So every time our debit cards get stolen, we're always given this generic thing of, oh, they're overseas. We never catch them.
Oh.
But, like, these are people in the U.S. that are spending our stuff. So I'm like, were they just changing their IP address to use our debit card to make it look like they're in Canada or wherever?
Could be.
Are you, like, in law enforcement or a detective or
I'm not.
Private investigator?
I'm not. Like, this is just, like, a thought of mine of, like, is that just police resources not being used?
Well, you maybe need to make a career transition into some kind of like private eye sort of thing, because I think you'd be.
I'm really good at that, though. Everyone literally calls me. They'll be like, find out something about this person.
Well, Katie, hang on, because I think Allison might want to hire you to find her wallet later today.
For real.
Our guilty pleasure, Adrienne, texted and said she lost her keys, which included car key fob, house keys, and safe keys. She thinks she got distracted and left them on top of her car without realizing it, because baby Blake was throwing a tantrum in the back seat and then drove off, and car keys fell off in traffic, cost a lot of money.
This one also causing a pit to form in the bottom of my stomach. It says, while moving, I intentionally packed up all my designer bags to be placed in the car rather than the moving truck. And in my exhaustion, I grabbed the bag and placed it on the curb for the trash instead. Chanel, YSL, Gucci, and a pair of Chanel shades. Traumatized, it all went to the dump.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I have a pit myself. Like,
would you dumpster dive for that?
I don't know. I might. I don't know. If I knew where my wallet was, I'd go dumpster diving for sure.
Shunda said, I lost my bank card often, and my contacts was a regular thing that I would lose all the time. I wear Scalaria lenses, and they aren't cheap.
Oh, man.
Wow.